Manchester City suffered a 3-2 defeat against Real Madrid in the UEFA Champions League. And this has been raising questions about their defensive vulnerability. Start as it that Manchester City have conceded 7 goals in the last 15 minutes of their last UCL matches.
Oh, that's a massive.
Yes, and people have been adhering this to tactical approach. And despite Haaland's record of 48 goals in 49 Champions League games. City still concede, still struggled to contain Manchester, to control Madrid attacking threat. Yeah. So, we opening the floor. Was it Guardiola tactics? Was it defenses, lapses? Or simply, Madrid experience in the competition that makes the difference? Lekon.
From the start.
Welcome on board.
Welcome. Thank you. From the start, if you watch the match very well, I feel like Madrid really played Man City. Right? If you watch, they are putting a possession like Man City are playing them. But if you really watch it, because I really watched the match, I don't have money, but I still have to stream it. No, I still have to stream it because
you don't get money, but you do stream match.
No, Madrid are Man City, so I know it will be tough. So but if you watch it, I think this guy that everybody were blaming, they are blaming this guy, that thing. Yeah. Because that second Madrid goal and this thing, I felt it was the cause. But if you watch the match very well, I think it saved them. It really saved them. I think they have problem at the back. Even this guy that they just signed when he came in and he did the own goal too. What was his name? It's not Kasova. Everything be name.
Kushano.
So
when they sound like Samaria warrior.
So I feel they have an issue. Well, that match was electric, baby. I swear. As that match, I was like,
Another thing about that is that it seems like Man City versus Real Madrid rivalry is turning out to be Barcelona Real Madrid rivalry. It's turning out to be something like Bayern Munich and Manchester United rivalry.
Back at Chelsea.
Yes, it's giving that kind of vibe now. But this is the big question: can City still dominate Europe, or their system has been figured out?
Yeah, they've never dominated Europe, have they?
In a way,
they've not.
In a way, they have.
City haven't dominated Europe. They had a very good run.
Yeah, they had a very good run.
But they've not dominated Europe. I don't think there's, apart from Real Madrid, that have been consistent about it. Yeah. There's never been a team that dominated Europe. Yeah. Well, you might have a very good run, go on winning streak. Yeah. But dominating Europe, you have to win the trophy at the end of the day. That is what dominance is. But Madrid have showed that they've showed.
Yeah, in a way,
City.
Yes.
They've not.
We're talking about 2 years.
They have only one Champions League to show for it. But dominating. This is what I think dominating is, right? At the end of the season or at the end of the day, they have to be something to show for it. They've dominated England, but not Europe. They've only won the Champions League just once.
No, I won't put it like that. If you put any club against Man City now, you just like
they can make it.
You just like
okay. Let me ask you something.
Man City is going to
let me ask you something.
Even that Man City Madrid. It's Man City that they
let me ask you something. Let me ask you something.
Right. It's Man City.
If you were a coach of a particular club and you have two choices, one going against City or one going against Real in the Champions League, which one would you choose?
Man City. Because that Real,
but you just said
that Real, they have.
But you just said now that City dominated Europe.
City, you don't know what you will get from them. That's their problem.
They've never been any season that City dominated Europe. Just once that they won it.
So what do you mean by a team dominating Europe? Is it a team that wins the UEFA Champions League?
Yes, not a team.
Talking Man City.
Not a team that wins it. But what I'm saying is
from their form
for how many? Maybe dominating is okay. Out of 5 years, you won it 4 times. Okay. Even the fifth one, maybe you are probably knocked out in the final or the semi-finals.
Okay.
Real have done that. That is dominance.
That's true.
In the last 10 years, they've won like 5 or 6.
And
Right?
Madrid have
So-
like one spirit in them when it comes to Champions League.
And I don't remember the last time.
It's very special. It's very,
I don't remember the last time Real
it's-
got
it's
knocked out
it's spiritual.
in the quarterfinals. It's always been the semis.
Yeah, Man
Semis.
City too has been quarterfinals, semis, quarterfinals, semis.
But they go on to win it. That's the difference.
But if you are putting in like, okay, I will say Madrid, Man City.
Yeah.
Can I say that?
Yes, can we see that? How about that?
Like I will say
In how many years? In how many years?
Let
Because if
me say,
you know, because if you are saying that, if you are saying that, you are saying that, if you are saying City have been dominating,
Yes.
then you have to factor in Bayern because there was a particular time.
Bayern-
There was a particular
Bayern-
time.
Bayern-
Every
I don't
team
think-
was scared.
I don't think Bayern are in
Look,
the pictures.
no,
No, I
bro.
don't think Bayern are in the pictures, man.
Calm down now.
Bro,
What I'm saying,
listen, 120 seconds. Going to this match, just like Clayton said, we all know Man City will give Madrid a run for their money.
Yeah,
One,
of
even
course.
Puntas tipped City. to win
City,
this
everybody.
game. And if you're to go by the game, no, we have to analyze and talk about the tactical analysis of the game.
Yes.
We know that it was just Man City way of conceding late minute goal.
Yeah. And
And we know how Man City has always, at least knocked out Real Madrid. So
Yes.
that's what we're talking about, that place of dominance.
Yes.
What we are trying to say, Man City, no okay,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
No okay,
I'm not. You guys are just trying to talk with me this morning, but I'm actually going to be solid with you guys.
You should see your face.
If you're talking about dominance, right? There was never a time that City dominated Europe. Yes, there's never been a time like that. They've had a good run. There was a particular time teams were scared to play Bayern, even Madrid. I'm telling you, if you remember, the time they had Robert Ribéry,
Teams are also scared to play Man City now.
not like Bayern then. Have you forgotten?
I'm not talking about then. I'm talking about.
Have you forgotten?
I'm talking about
No, you're saying you're factoring the years.
I'm saying. I'm not.
4 years.
4 years now.
These
that's what
4
I'm saying.
years, they've only won it once, right?
They've been
Real
to
have
the
won it
final.
twice.
Yeah, they've been to the final
They've been to-
twice.
Yeah, now.
They've
So
been
that's
to the
what
final
I'm saying.
twice
That
as well.
they've been to the final twice.
That's
now.
not dominance. Real,
They've been to the final
Real,
twice.
that is not dominance.
No worry.
They've had a very good run,
you
but
won't
that's
be-
not dominance.
Oh,
The only thing that has dominated Europe, as in Madrid, as in
Okay,
Madrid.
okay. Let me give me top 5 teams that are dominating Europe now.
I have to take one. I don't have to take 5.
I said give me top 5 teams that are dominating Europe. Give me top 5.
Not much. Just Real and maybe City.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
now.
you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
My
That's
point
the
still
same thing.
remains.
That's the
My
same
point still
thing.
remains. My point still remains.
Remove
I think
Ayon.
you guys are forgetting that.
Ayon, listen up.
I'm not forgetting anything. No.
Remove.
You said I should name top 5.
Hey, I'm saying. I just told you that I'll put them in second.
Remove
I'll put Man City in second.
from UCL. Then it's looking like all win for Real Madrid as usual.
Yeah.
Remove Man City from UCL.
For-
and
for-
it's looking-
But we've
because-
seen
because that has been-
the same
because that has
City
been
in the
the
last 4
only
years that
team-
you've
because that has been
mentioned,
the only
right?
team that
No,
has been able to
in these
knock out
last 4
Real.
years that you've mentioned,
Yeah.
we've seen City got knocked out by Lyon. Yes. So what is that dominance? That is
That's
not
what we're talking
dominance.
about. But when we're talking about,
You guys are trying to eliminate that.
If you're talking about team that give Real a run for their money in the last 4 years, it's City.
Yes.
Yeah, how about that? So once Real knocks out City,
Because they've
from-
met more times than the other
yes,
teams.
because once Real knocks out City, it's always look like all Real Champions League to win.
Every time Real knocks out a team that have been tough, it has always been Real. It has never been like City. There were times that
City
there
no,
were
City
times
no,
that there were
that
times
one.
that no, there were times that there were times that every time Real knocked out Bayern, it was
So
It was Madrid.
Which card are you playing today? Villain card. You want to play?
I'm not playing a villain.
Yeah.
I'm not playing villain
Ah,
card.
All right.
I'm not playing villain card.
Okay. Erin Haaland Champions League record 48 goals in 49. I mean,
Blistering.
Good for him.
that guy is a beast.
Good for
He's
him.
actually
I
a
guess
beast.
the guy is. I feel Admin Haaland is an English player. I mean,
But I've gotten more hype.
They have gotten more hype.
hype.
By now, probably they will be tagging to sell Haaland at, let's say, maybe 503 million euros.
3 million euros. Yeah.
He's actually been very good.
Yeah.
He's been very good.
Do you think this is a case of another Messi, Xavi, Iniesta with what Haaland is doing to City? Wait, this is where I'm going to, because now we have De Bruyne in this team, and I think since the whole Haaland goals things, the media attention and hype has kind of dropped for Kevin De Bruyne.
But apart from the media thing, it has actually declined. If we are going to be honest.
In performance?
Yes.
How?
Yes.
The injury.
Yes. Yeah, the injuries have been a factor. And at the same time, there has been a drop in quality. Age is no longer on his side, right? We've seen games now that you sometimes you won't see him in that game. You'll be watching. This guy has been in this game.
Is it there?
Only in this last game that he was substituted.
Yes.
At some point, I thought, is this guy playing?
He was lost. Before the injury, you like
yes.
This
The De Bruyne that we know after the game after City went 1-0 up, he would take the game on his shoulders.
Yeah, now. You will see him in this game. You've seen the game.
We could attribute this to probably he doesn't get that defensive midfield support. I beg your pardon, because that's what we get from creative players. Once you don't get this defensive midfielder, to sit deep so that you can rove, so you can play deep. We had this with even for the likes of Madrid, likes of Iniesta. There's always someone doing the dirty job. So I mean, this is a player that has provided 150 plus assists for Man City, and numerous assists in Champions League games, and multiple seasons with. KDB has produced 20 plus assists. The likes of Xavi and Ozil, and that's why we call this guy assist machine. So can we rate him or rank? Can we rank him above or below the likes of Iniesta, Pirlo, Modric, and Fabregas?
Below.
What, first of all,
I mean, comparing,
he's a different kind of midfielder to Xavi.
No,
it's actually different.
Xavi is not even this. I'm talking about the likes of
Fabregas,
Iniesta.
If you're asking me,
I'm going to pick Iniesta, Pirlo, Modric, and Fabregas.
That's what I'm saying. Pirlo is even different. Pirlo was a regista. He was a playmaker from.
Yeah, they all play. Yeah, they're all creative players.
Of course, you're familiar with that. The Italian teams, the traditional Italian teams, don't play a destroyer as their defensive midfielder. They play a regista, someone who can who can use the ball, and they assist him with people that can win the ball. Right? Pirlo was like that, like Jorginho.
Pirlo
he was a playmaker. He was not
he was not a
even
we need to get that right.
Yes, he was playing in the DMF role, but was a playmaker. He was playmaking from that role.
DMF or a CMF.
There's a difference.
He's not a defensive midfielder.
He wasn't. That's what I'm saying. The traditional Italian team never played with a destroyer as that, like a Makelele as their DMF. No, they played someone who could use the ball, who could dictate the tempo of the game, as the DMF, who was the regista. They played someone who could win the ball back, because they played a 4-4-2 diamond. It was Pirlo, the AC Milan team, if you remember. It was Pirlo, Gattuso, Ambrosini, or Seedorf, then Kaka. Then they played two strikers. So Pirlo was playing as the regista. Then he was assisted by Ambrosini and Gattuso. So going back to the question, I think we have to remove Pirlo from that. Pirlo was more like a Paul Scholes.
No.
Yes, he was. But he was a playmaker from. No. You're looking.
Don't be saying Pirlo when we watch.
Pirlo was not a 10.
No.
He wasn't.
He's a creative. Check. If you check,
he wasn't.
You have to check.
He wasn't. Go check it. He was a regista.
He played as 8.
No,
he wasn't.
It
was not an 8.
When we talk about the greatest, Pirlo play in likes of the same way we had the Maradona, the Iniesta, the Fabregas, the Modric. Honorable mentions to Ronaldo, Ozil, and co. Pirlo played that same position, a creative midfielder. Number 10, supply passes.
He wasn't.
Anyways.
He was a.
Anyways.
Okay, I want us to go and check what the role of regista.
No,
regista was not a 10.
We are not talking about
that was his role. That's what I said. The traditional.
We are not talking about
the way the Italian team played.
We are talking about Kevin De Bruyne, KDB.
That's what I said. KDB is much more different from those guys. KDB is more like a third phase midfielder. When he was tried, yes, that's what I'm going. KDB and Bruno Fernandes are very similar. They are
Bruno Fernandes doesn't even have same pace with KDB.
No, I'm talking about the role. They are a third phase midfielder. They thrive in the third phase. In the third, what's it called?
But they are all creative midfielder.
We have so many. That's what I'm. The role we cannot be creative. It's like
fine. We can call them creative midfielders
but a different role. They perform a different role.
Not different role, but probably with different style of play. How about that?
Yeah.
Different style of play.
I think that's more correct.
Different style of play. Xavi, Iniesta style of play is different from Pirlo. Pirlo will lump the ball up through. Same with Scholes. Players like Scholes. Then we have Iniesta that plays with the tiki-taka and Fabregas and co. So KDB could have come with
KDB is different from those guys.
Maybe more
when
drive,
KDB was, did you watch KDB? Did you watch KDB? Did you watch KDB?
Yes.
Did you watch KDB in the Euros? Yeah. He was tried in the CMF role and he struggled badly. He's not a Fabregas. Fabregas was an hybrid. Fabregas could do the third phase and he could operate in the midfield. He could operate as the playmaker in midfield and he could play in the third phase. It was so much different from KDB.
So anyway, what I would just say is that I won't put KDB in the conversation now about when you're talking about Iniesta, Fabregas, all of them. I won't put him in the conversation now because I think in a way he has dropped, and I won't put him.
He's actually cemented his legacy because you can't erase what he's achieved.
Probably wants to talk about his influence in modern football.
Yeah.
Probably we use the word modern football. Yeah. His influence is modern football compared to past legends. Yeah. Can he still fit in as one of the top 5 best midfielders we've ever witnessed?
In the world? Are you talking about the Premier League alone or
football
football generally?
We're talking about
football generally.
In the last 5 years, if in the last 5 years, if you're going to rate any top 5 midfielders,
in the last 5 years, obviously, even in the last 10 years, yes,
of course.
But if you are
a different KDB is a different generation from Andre Pirlo, Fabregas. So we're talking about the face of what a creative 10 should be like. Yes. So that's why I could linked KDB to Bruno Fernandes. Yes. Probably we've had a different face of creative 10s we have these days compared to the style of play, compared to tactics and style of play and all that has come to play now. So we're talking about let me bust you. Okay. Do you think KDB can still win the Ballon d'Or?
No.
No.
Don't even go there.
No.
He's past it now. When he was in his prime, he never emerged as the winner.
He won this at 30+.
Yeah. Maybe if he goes on to have a very impeccable World Cup, probably if they go on to win it. But I doubt it.
I don't see him winning it.
But you know why I doubt it? I doubt it. It is very possible. There's nothing impossible. It is possible,
but I don't see him winning it.
Of course, you might not see him winning. There's something I've actually understand about awards, right? Especially Ballon d'Or. It is for a calendar year. You can go on to have a very impeccable year, maybe as your last year, and it can be very impeccable, and you go on to win it. Then after that time, you retire.
Yeah,
it is very possible.
Modric was not all super.
Even though it was controversial.
I was surprised.
It was very controversial.
If Rodri,
even this Rodri,
I mean, so what?
Rodri,
who is Kevin De Bruyne?
That was more like political, though.
Yeah. Everybody knows now. So
that one was more political.
Everybody knows about that one. So.
Okay, talking about something political, guys. I guess we need to quickly move fast to what was it called? Vinicius Junior Vinicius versus Manchester City fans. It's starting to be like a growing rivalry. The banner and the Rodri Ballon d'Or gesture. Was it? Do you guys think that was disrespectful?
No, I don't think that was disrespectful. I think that's what fans are for.
This was what we were still talking about the last time.
Yeah.
I just think it is harmless banter.
I don't think that was...
They can't take that away from football. I actually don't think that.
That's what they call it.
Just harmless. It is rivalry.
Don't you think that banner was provocative?
No.
Stop crying your heart out.
I don't think it was provocative.
Yeah, you can't actually put a kind of, how would I put it now? A kind of limit to what the fans can do, yes. As long as it is not violent, right? It can be provocative. You saw the same thing in the game between Everton and Liverpool. Yeah. So that is what football is about. That's the joy in it. That's the banter and everything that makes that's everything that makes up football. So You know, I'm actually looking forward to what the Real Madrid fans are going to do.
You want to watch it now.
I'm actually looking forward to what the Real Madrid fans are going to respond with at the Bernabeu.
Yeah, because we saw a lot of.
I think that motivates Vinicius.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said that was
the motivation.
He said that
even though it might be a lie, because it was it might be because you know why I said that. When the game started, he didn't play well, obviously, right? Yeah. He grew into the game. Yeah. But before the game started, there was the banner.
Yeah. Stop crying.
Do you get my point?
Yeah,
if he had started like boom, then would have said, okay, that was a motivation.
Okay.
Do you get my point now? It wasn't having any good game until Real went 2-1 down. And we know Vinicius was in the Champions League, different kind of beast. Yeah. So I don't think that it was the banner. He could have had that good game even without the banner. Do you get my point? Yes. He just needed to say that to make everything so spicy.
Yeah. I mean, beyond the was just like what I said earlier. No, do you guys think that Madrid versus Man City has now become new UCL rivalry? Like Barca versus Madrid, like United versus Bayern.
I don't think the rivalry. You can't call that rivalry. No. See the distance, 15-1.
No, I know. But I think the Rodri Ballon d'Or has caused the rivalry between them.
But I don't. That's what I'm saying. It is actually funny. It is actually funny because
you have to wait. Now one place rivalry will start. Now one place rivalry will start.
But that kind of rivalry is actually one-sided.
Because
it's not one-sided.
No,
that's what I'm.
Then they beat each other.
Make I talk now. If we are winning rivalry, we have to check what the two teams have achieved. Right?
No. I'm not talking about teams now. I'm talking about players now.
Talking about rivalry.
The player in
who makes up the team? The players.
Now
we are talking about the team.
We're talking about rivalry. As far as we're concerned, Man City, Man U is always a rivalry, right?
Enmity day.
I mean, enmity day.
There's something.
Liverpool Madrid go enmity day between them. Because you remember that time that
Liverpool Everton.
Enmity day.
Yes.
This is what
the Man United Man City. That one is a little bit justified. You know why I said that? Because in the last let me talk now. Should I won't talk. In the last 10 years, City have won more than United. Yeah. So they have something to show for it.
Before City start winning.
But for this Real Madrid and Man City,
I think
Real have won like 5, it's been like 6 or 5-1.
I think rivalry.
It's not.
Baba.
It's like when people were saying it was the rivalry between Liverpool and City. It was never a rivalry. City were winning the league.
Before
it was like 4. It was 4 on the bounce.
Even before we had
not a rivalry.
Before we had Abu Dhabi money in City, it has always been a big game. Manchester City versus Man United. And one way or the other, this Man City always find a way to defeat Man U, even if it's one goal to no. I mean, and it has always been a rivalry.
Killer game.
And because they are from the same city. That's the difference. There's something attached to that. There are so many factors to be. There are so many factors to it.
This is a growing rivalry.
It's also the same thing now. I'm just saying that, see, you said factor now.
Yes.
I think there's one factor there too.
Yes.
The Ballon d'Or. The Ballon d'Or and the UCL. I think it's a factor. I mean, it has caused. I can say now it has caused a major rivalry.
It has generated fans' reaction.
Yes.
It has generated them being. Now the football fans world is waiting for what Madrid fans will do to Manchester, and I'm very sure they are going to cook.
You can even see Rodri kissing the Ballon d'Or before the start before the match.
And so I mean. And
so from a neutral point of view, you guys have a different view, and I had my own view. I respect every view, right? But City on their own side, I just think City are the one trying to create a rivalry.
Rivalry, but we're going to call it a growing rivalry.
Yeah,
I guess it's what we call it. Now, is Vinicius now Madrid biggest star ahead of Jude Bellingham? Who is Madrid biggest star?
Vinny.
For now, Vinny is winning.
Vinny is the poster boy.
Yeah. For now,
it's been because it's been there. You know why I said that? Because he's been there before those guys, and he's actually one more for Real.
Proving himself.
He's actually one more for Real than the other guys. Yeah. So he's built them out in big games.
Yeah, big games. So
prior to the arrival of
after Vinny, I will say Bellingham.
Yeah.
Bellingham for now, right? Now,
poster boy.
I just think Mbappe.
So,
after
no. Mbappe just came in now. Can't say Mbappe now.
What's happening to Mbappe in Madrid?
He's scoring
goals.
He's scoring goals now. I think it's
even when he was receiving so many sticks, he was scoring. It wasn't like it was poor. Because if that is I just feel it's the standard that he's set for himself.
Yes, I guess one reason why I asked this question, I was expecting that probably Lekon would say Mbappe, or maybe I would say Mbappe.
No.
Mbappe has always been the poster boy. And probably we as Mbappe FC gang, we expected that he's just going to come to Madrid and just
this is his first season here, so he has not yet solidified that. I can't call him a poster boy at Madrid. Maybe if you're talking about PSG then, but now
even for France,
you can call him, but he just came in, so he can't be a poster boy because he has not solidified his legacy.
Vinny is the poster boy for now.
Yeah, Vinny is the poster boy for now.
So, I wanted to throw a band. Say one champion for one place. You go enter another place.
Yes, you turn tenant.
You turn tenant.
That's what you do for life.
All right, talking about one, maybe the guy in a champion, I don't know, or maybe the guy in a Antony resurgence at Real Betis. He has been unstoppable form at Real Betis, scoring 2 goals, providing an assist in every game he has played so far.
I saw the game. I watched his game. The guy was.
Look, this raises the question: was Manchester United holding him back? Because this Brazilian winger that struggled for consistency at Old Trafford, but his performance in Spain suggests I don't know. Maybe he might thrive in a different tactical setup.
If we've been following Antony, he had a very good first season at United too. He scored against. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
He had five goals.
5 goals. But now,
he had a good season. In the first season.
He had 5 goals.
I said 5 goals now. That's what I said.
He does he score more?
The winger not supposed to score.
No, where he was coming from. If you want to judge by where he was coming from, he wasn't scoring much now.
But now he has provided 2 goals. I'm saying and assist in all games.
In the United shirt.
In fact, the guy said they win match back to back.
Yes,
but check the games that he's played in for Betis, right? The Conference League. I saw this guy had a very good performance against Barca, against City.
They play against.
No. I'm talking about. I'm comparing the opponents against Barca, against City, against Arsenal in the first game, against Chelsea, against Liverpool, right? So come on now.
So honestly, I'll just say.
Sometimes you can, as a footballer, you just have to find your level. Right?
Well, I don't know because the demand me I just like I think Man U has a problem.
God bless you.
No. Wait. I think Man U has a problem because even I was just about asking that.
Why does he perform away? Why does he perform away from United?
See this guy.
I'm gonna say
McTominay.
Sancho. What Sancho? 2 goals in 22 games.
Don't call that.
He has.
Come on. Even Chelsea fans now are vexed. Chelsea fans now are vexed up. Sancho's not.
I telling me
Sancho's not been playing well.
Goals might not justify.
You're not scoring.
Goals might not justify. He has
Toby.
He has always
you look at me.
What's version of the winger?
I don't know.
Chelsea fans now. Chelsea fans now. Chelsea fans now are impatient.
You pass back.
Now Chelsea fans are impatient.
I go off na mic. Baba no talk. I go off your mic now. You know dey careful.
No verse.
Wetin I wan talk be say. Wetin I dey talk for mouth. This guy since he don join Chelsea. He dey perform well. Pass when he
dey perform well. For 3 or 4 games.
Boy, they dribble.
You dey dribble. You pass back. Shit, now. I don't say no.
You know something about Sancho. You know what something? I always say this. I don't know. This is just my theory about that guy.
Leave Sancho. Leave Sancho. Why he be say player dey come out from that place? Why does this guy wey we dey talk about now, Antony, why does he perform better away from Manchester United? You are not saying I need deliverance.
Calm down. Now, Toby, you are not even asking the question. You are bantering. You are bantering.
Is this
Lekon,
tactics?
he asked the question. I gave him answers.
I have not asked you to talk. I want your mic. I have not asked you to talk.
He ignored those answers.
I'm going to
no,
because do you think this is a mentality issue at United?
you're trying to come at man.
He's coming at us.
It's justified.
It's United system.
Go on.
I don't hear you.
It's United system training players.
No. Man, you have a problem.
Oh,
you know?
thank you.
You
acknowledge that.
Yeah, we have. Everybody knows. We saw it. Everybody knows. So even Antony is playing very well at Napoli too. Everybody, if they leave Man U, see my missing. Everybody will play very well at other clubs. But we are trying to fix our issue. Even we're talking about Sancho. So no, that's Sancho own.
Leave Sancho. Maybe we talk Antony matter.
Even Rashford too. It's not like he's playing very well too. Okay, you had the first good debut. So, but I think Man U have a problem. I mean, if we know, and we are trying to, we're working towards it. But you are talking about these guys, Santo, everything they call him, Antony, Santo, everything they call him. Maybe I'm not Santo.
Antony.
Santos.
That's on Santos.
Oji pada.
So me too. I want the best for him. Like, I was watching. I've been watching.
You being Papa. Say you being Papa. Anyway,
I'm like, it's my player.
You want the best for him outside Manchester United?
He will come back. He's coming back now.
Back to square zero.
No, which one you're back to Bayern? Okay, you are
Baba. Namidi.
No, let's talk about Arsenal too. What is it? You have injury now. You have a don't go injury now.
Yeah, talking about injury now. Do you know? Say clubs plenty will get this injury issue.
Yeah.
No be only Arsenal.
That's true.
Yes. As Arteta they suffer from, Pep said
even now Chelsea are they are without strikers now.
Yes.
Both strikers are injured.
I'm without striker too. Oh my god.
Do you have striker before? What are you saying?
If Jesus no be central for.
No, say that now. That's
Jesus no be central for.
They call Jesus.
I mean, talking about injuries, take a very good you head on to that one.
Yeah.
Which club do you think has been managing these injuries well? I mean, these injuries.
Are you talking about Europe or
Europe? Because Madrid too.
I think Madrid.
Ancelotti
For me, Madrid. But I don't think my City have been managing it very well because
how many injuries City don't get? We are just making the case for them.
They even buy more players.
What injuries?
They are buying
my injuries. Like they have good deputies for those guys.
We are not talking about their deputy. We are talking about injuries.
Injuries. I'm Toby. My point is not very Toby, but my point is right. They have now. Okay, Diaz is injured. Oh, is it Diaz or Akonji?
Yeah.
They have.
I think it's Akonji.
They have. It's Akonji. Yeah, he just got announced yesterday.
Yeah.
They have Ake and Diaz, who they bought for a huge chunk of money.
Yeah, now
they just bought this boy to Kushanov. Mireya are literally playing with a boy they promoted from the under-21 and a Chouameni. Come on now.
Midfielder, defensive midfielder.
I'm telling you, the only player that I think City can actually miss is Rodri. They've not had injury now. They've not had major injuries. That's what I'm saying.
No. Rodri had major injury. If one day since
compared to the other guys now,
compared to me, man.
Your backline is gone.
Your backline is gone.
See, take it or leave it. I still feel if Rodri has been in for City all through this.
Now how do you want to play fit?
Okay, Toby, come on.
Baba, no, I want to take Rodri now. Toby.
Okay.
So use compare for players.
Not being be their best player.
Toby, I want something.
Not being be their best player.
Not for last season alone.
Not for last season alone.
Toby, I want something.
My last player. For last season. No do it. Talk say they go affect him.
The reason why City they lose, you think it's not Rodri?
No, I don't talk that one. But they talk say he dey part of the reason.
He don't dey part of the reason.
Why no go dey part of the reason?
Even the time when you know dey. When you no play. For last season.
How your best player no go dey your team? You think say they go affect him?
He did part of the crisis, but he's not the reason why they are losing.
I'm not saying he's the reason.
I'm not saying he's not the part. He's not the part of it. I say that don't mean anything.
Why you go say that don't mean anything?
It don't mean about even last season where you know. I remember two or three games where you know play.
Because you know what I don't notice. If they talk say Rodri are the reason why they lose, then that's a dent on Pep.
Yes.
Because if you are losing because of a guy, then you're not a proper manager.
No, that's what we were saying. We're talking about the impact. We're talking about the impact injuries. We are talking about the impact of injuries on title race and Champions League race as well. If that guy is still there,
Toby, if I'm going to list teams that have been affected by injury, City no day.
City no day. To me, City no day.
It has to be Madrid. It has to be Madrid. It has to be Madrid, number one.
Baba.
Then a team, a Spurs, Tottenham. The whole team is gone. Now Arsenal, the front line is gone. So no. Now I talk say teams. Now teams will be say they affected.
Now the this thing, the
whole front line
is gone.
Yes.
Now it has been announced that this guy has gone. No, he's not being able to have that. This guy don't get sent back. 8 weeks. Saka. This morning.
Now Teta go kill that one last
They don't rush him.
See, wait till they try talk. When I never hear me be see. I mean, this guy na part of my best player. Now my best player. Shey you think say as no day, you no go affect the team?
No. Nobody talks say you no affect the team. But what I'm saying is, number one, how many months now they lose? No be Rodri, right? They don't buy replacement. They are still losing.
Check Madrid now.
Madrid don't sign any player for January. I
don't ask you one question.
All of them.
Who be Madrid best player currently now?
Currently,
yes.
It is hard.
Because now they perform.
Which one be now? No. Don't talk am before say
no, I said poster boy.
Now.
Even Vinicius don't be part of that best player this season. You know the.
I think
you know the top 3. My top 3, you know particular order.
Which one? Pick one.
Has been. No, I don't fit pick one. If I want, if you, I don't go there fair. You know what I'm saying?
Wait till I try to
pick your top 3.
My top 3 in no particular order. Jude, Valverde, and Mbappe.
Me, I'll pick Jude, Valverde, and Rodrigo.
Okay, now make one of those guys can't get injury. You go affect the team or you no go affect the team.
You go affect the team, but Ancelotti don't find way around them now. Still backline is gone. Like
imagine for Arsenal now we say Saka no get injury. But maybe talk say one Navy na him get injury. Na Sterling get injury. And maybe one other player get injury. But Saka will be main ball. He dey fit. You think say he go affect like those 3 players will get injury?
When Odegaard get injury, you know win. Why Odegaard?
We struggle.
You don't win.
They struggle. They lose now. The point now. The point is not how you won the game. The point is, did you win the game?
The point is not how many players are injured. The point is the key players that are injured.
Something they do you.
Now the truth now, no be numbers of how many players we get injured. Numbers of
now. I want something. See, since this guy don't get you now. Saka is as vital to Arsenal the way Rodri is as vital to City.
Yes. Even if you are watching Arsenal game. Even if you are watching Arsenal game.
Still. You're gonna see Arteta be losing.
Arsenal go win the game. Wait. Even if you are watching games, you gonna see Arsenal go win the game. But you go see say they miss something in front.
Yeah.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Even when this
Madrid no struggle. Madrid they struggle to win now. That's City game.
That's
City game. They don't struggle.
They struggle now. We all know as important as DMF position be for anything. Baba, now Man City best player be this. Now season where they suppose reap the harvest of the guy. Maybe to say the guy is well for this team for this season now. If you even win another Ballon d'Or, that one another debate.
Okay.
But we think with that kind of player now no con dey team. We can't talk about the impact where that injury don't get
for the team.
Okay.
For the team. Now waiting with the try drag now. Say the numbers of players will get injury or the kind key player will get injury.
Okay, I get your point.
I
get to be point.
May I use question? Answer question.
No.
Wait. Because that what you decide with that. You understand? Now what you decide with that. May I use question? Answer question. So okay, tell me out of Madrid as a team, as a whole team, and City players, which one get injury pass?
Now Madrid players
get injury pass.
So
which area Madrid get injury pass?
Now their defense.
Who get injury for Man City?
Now their defensive midfielder. and their best.
I ask you something. Relax now.
I don't mention player.
Relax.
The Ballon d'Or player in the team.
The Ballon d'Or player in the team.
Yes.
So that Madrid backline will get injury. Say no be that started they get injury.
Say Ballon d'Or player did it.
No, I dey ask you. No, but
now you are being unfair. You are being disingenuous. You are being disingenuous.
They bias.
Now you dey bias. You know what I'm saying? Now you dey bias. Imagine may you receive you say the best right back in the world, Kaba, will be out of the season because you want to play the best player in the world card now. We go start to play the best. Now, see, they still find way to win. That's the point.
No. It will affect them.
They still find way to win. I just think you know what I think say they do City. This one will be personal problem. I'm telling you, this one will be about road problem. The problem is say Pep himself has not been in this situation before in his career.
Yeah.
Now he needs to find a way to get City out of this mess. Now to get them out, because if you want to deal with this kind of situation, you be best if you don't get the experience. You're gonna say, okay, this is what I do, this is what I don't do, this is how to get this.
I'm not used to losing.
This is how to navigate this team out of this mess. Now, what did they say? Pep never did this situation. Now, instead of finding a way to address that situation, he's been addressing. So far so good. He's been addressing that situation with buying more players, and it has not been working.
Yeah. It's not about buying players. I think it's about mentality.
Now it's about hunger. Because I say this City team because they won 4 on the bounce.
Don't question.
Yes. They look like an ordinary team.
Yeah, down.
They look like an ordinary team. You get my point?
Yes.
If you see City, go be like this team is beatable.
Yes.
So this thing is about hunger, not be about personnel. Because even if they are Rodri, they'll still be losing. I'm telling you.
Okay.
It might not be this worse.
Let's talk
but they'll still be losing.
Let me talk about one team that I don't believe say they go come back. Everton.
Yeah.
Who Everton gets?
The spirit.
Why it is Everton? Why it say?
No. Nobody the coach.
God bless you. Why it say Everton they come up for that mess? Now because Moyes got experience.
As in,
you be like say you dey battle to relegation, go final guys. You no go relegate. If you relegate, then maybe say exceptions do dey. But the relegation say it dey very low. The probability is very low. So this is about experience.
You know the next coach where they go sack for my Premier League.
But now I just say waiting they still they make Pep do that club now because of what is what. Another club will not sack him.
Who be the next coach where they go sack
for Premier League?
Yeah.
Let me see.
So if I get who be the next?
I just feel like Postecoglou.
Yes. No. I think that Leicester this thing is going.
Vanished away.
No, you think it's going.
If you see that, wait, that Leicester team.
I think it's going.
That Leicester team, they very poor. Not be this. That team lack quality players. Honestly, and they want to be like.
They get front
because they are still relying over. If a club is still relying on a 38-year-old striker to get them to build them out, there's a problem. They still rely on Vardy. You see that they still rely on Vardy, and another problem they didn't invest in January. They invested. Maybe they bought 1 or 2 players. One from I think they got one from Syria also. I don't remember his name now. So still relying on a 38-year-old striker. That's a big problem.
All right. So you guys have already have yours. No, and I don't cheat me for this matter.
I don't even talk about Arsenal. I don't talk anything.
So we talked about who deserve the most credit for handling this challenge effectively. And we had like 4 managers: Arteta, Pep Guardiola, Carlo Ancelotti, and Pochettino. And I don't talk say Ancelotti. And I talk say the manager will not handle the injury crisis well. Now Pep Guardiola. Yeah. I go make sure I forward these things to Guardiola mid so you go fit see. All right, talking about Everton sharply. Liverpool dropped crucial point against Everton in the Hartford Merseyside derby. Mohamed Salah, that guy, I don't know what he's doing this season. Scored about 27 goals. Scored his 27th goal of the season, bringing his total goal contribution to 46 goals, right? 46 goals and assists combined across all contribution. So. Despite all this brilliance, Liverpool still dey frustrated. Inability to still secure 3 points. So So with this Liverpool inconsistency, say this title challenge still dey on like this.
Yeah, it dey on.
Because they draw the Leicester game.
That one
and one of them. You have to look at the teams chasing them. Now Arsenal are hit with so many injuries. Shall Arsenal go fit catch up? That's the question.
Now your catch up.
Arsenal no will catch up. Arsenal no. I don't feel like say Arsenal will capitalize on Liverpool's
and at 7 points, it's still long.
I doubt them. And then I don't even count that one as downfall because if you check the Liverpool record for Merseyside, for Goodison Park, they're very poor.
Yeah. Everybody knows that game.
It has been 41, then 38. So they don't have a good record in that stadium. So now one of those games.
Everybody knows.
I don't feel like it's a blip.
Even Van Dijk, I watched this report.
He was being salty. He was actually being salty.
He
celebrated like.
He said this is the FA.
That is the thing.
That's what he said.
I'm not a fan of. You have to celebrate a match or a win until you win a trophy. You celebrate your game. You celebrate your 3 points. This is their last. This is their last game at the Goodison. They are leaving Goodison. So they scored the last minute equalizer, and you expect them to just be like, okay, everything is cool. No.
So.
Come on, I was just insulting.
And I'm happy for Everton because they tried for that game.
That game was full of drama.
Yeah.
Too full of drama.
And they've been in form. In
the last 5 games, I think they won 4. And drew
on. So against them. So to have a point against Liverpool is something big.
That's solid.
So